Does the assassination attempt create some chances for good conversation? Welcome to Subtracting Divisions, where we discuss best practice ways of talking to people you might disagree with. I'm the dialogue guy, David Camp. So here's what I think. When Trump dodged that bullet, we all dodged a bullet. And it seems, though, that people are not talking about this because they're too afraid to talk about politics. I was in the mechanics waiting room the other day, and we were all watching TV about the assassination, but we couldn't say anything to each other. But I think that if we bring a little bit of conversational creativity and remember a couple of things, there's ways we can talk about this thing that just happened with minimal risk of an uncomfortable conversation about politics, even if the people disagree with you and you don't know that. You just gotta remember a couple things. The first one is, you are not trying to change somebody's mind in this conversation. You're not trying to do that. You're letting go of that for this little encounter. If somebody tries to change your mind, you are willing to tell them you don't want to talk about political choices, but you would like to talk about the national situation. And if they insist, you will bow out of the conversation before you try to change their mind. Now, if you stick to those, there's so many ways for us to talk to each other and create the unity that both Biden and Trump are talking about. How about this? Trump's a lucky devil, ain't he? Somebody said that to me today. We're all lucky that the bullet was not an inch over. Did you ever think you see something like this? It doesn't matter, or it doesn't matter how you feel about Trump, we should not be handling politics this way. Though those are all just openers for a little chit-chat conversation. We want to have a longer conversation. How about, where were you when you found out? How did you feel? How did the news get processed by people around you? How did the situation make you feel about the Secret Service? If your feelings changed since you found out, if at all? I gotta imagine that people on the opposite side of the divisive election in 1960 felt bad when Kennedy got assassinated and could talk about it. So I'm hoping we can make political conversation great again. Or at least stop avoiding the conversation. All right, y'all.